Okay.
Here we go.
Performance for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through this monkey rap.
What's the deal with Donkey Kong 64? Donkey Kong 64 gets bashed a lot for being bloated, too many collectibles, too much backtracking. But for people like me, that was the best part. If you loved collecting things in games, this wasn't a flaw, it was the whole appeal. This game wasn't meant to be rushed through. It was meant to be lived in, explored, completed. Not a bug, but a feature. And the more time you spent with it, the more rewarding it felt. This was Donkey Kong's first full leap into 3D, and Rare nailed it. The moment you step outside DK's treehouse and start swinging on vines, it's like, yes, this is Donkey Kong. The overworld is built around a giant landmark version of his own head, looming like a jungle fortress. That alone set the tone. And let's not forget the launch. This game required the N64 expansion pack, the first title that had to have it. It even came bundled with a special jungle green console and a matching controller. I remember this vividly because I got it for my birthday. I loved everything about the late 90s and early 2000s obsession with clear plastic. Oh, and the cartridge? Bright yellow. In a sea of gray Nintendo 64 cartridges, the yellow one looked rare, pun intended. Every iconic N64 platformer had its collectible. Mario had golden stars. Banjo had golden jiggies. Donkey Kong? Golden bananas. And honestly, DK64 stands tall with the best of them. Say what you want, but this was one of the top 3D platformers on the system. Now the DK rap? Sure, it's cheesy, but it's legendary. Still stuck in my head after all these years. Each Kong got their own verse, their own style, and their own personality. It set the perfect tone for the madness to come. And speaking of Kongs, we didn't get Dixie or Kitty, which was weird. Instead, we got Tiny, Lanky, and Chunky. I never understood why they replaced Dixie with Tiny. They both had the same helicopter hair abilities. I do, however, get why they replaced Kitty for his older brother Chunky. No one liked Kitty, which is kind of sad. I still feel bad for that little guy. Each Kong had their own color-coded bananas, weapons, and abilities. The boss fights? Underrated. The armadillo, the jack-in-the-box, and of course the finale, King K. Rool in a full-on boxing match. Lights, intros, crowd cheering, and to win, you had to use every Kong's special ability. Chunky turning huge and slamming K. Rool for the win? Legendary. The music, by Grant Kirkhope, is a masterpiece. Creepy Castle, Jungle Japes, Fungi Forest, they weren't just levels, they were moods. And you guys know how much I loved the music in Banjo-Kazooie. A catchy tune with the correct vibe can make or break any experience. So yeah, Donkey Kong 64 was a lot, but maybe that's exactly why it was great. For collectors, explorers, and anyone who wanted more out of their platformers. I've seen the hate this game gets online, and it's quite frankly gone too far. Smash that like button if you were all about that yellow cartridge life. And comment below, did Donkey Kong 64 deserve the hate, or was it just misunderstood? I'll see you next time.